left Cuba, I thought that someday I'd be back there. I haven't been in Cuba in 54 years. The picture of what I see today is nothing of what I remember when I was growing up. It makes you feel like the part of your life, it was taken away from you. I never expected to see this. It just breaks your heart. My father always said, your word is your bond. And my dad did everything on a handshake. I believe when a man looks at you in the eye and he said, we have a deal, and you shake hands with him, you have a deal. Tu palabra, that means your word is your bond.
Next week, let you and I have about a 20-minute talk about these airplane deals.
Absolutely.
Because I think it's good for both of us.
I guarantee it is.
Yeah.
I was raised that way, and I believe that way.
Felix Sabates is a 68-year-old All-American money machine.
Felix Sabates, Mercedes-Benz in South Charlotte.
He deals in luxury automobiles and luxury yachts. He was a charter member of the original Charlotte Hornets ownership, the only member of that group to also have a stake in Michael Jordan's new Hornets.
They don't give floor seats, and I guess it makes sense because those seats are $600 a foot. In New York, are $2,500 a piece.
And for the last 25 years, Sabates has been a NASCAR team owner.
What about that?
Visiting victory lanes from Daytona to Indianapolis. This is home now. But first, home was here. Until this moment, memories were all he had of the country he left behind 54 years ago.
We always called Camagüey the rednecks of Cuba. It was a rural community. We had a farm. My father had 10 brothers and sisters, and they all lived there. I had a very happy childhood. We weren't the wealthiest family in the country, but we were well-to-do. My grandfather started a jewelry store. He turned the business over to my dad, and they had jewelry store, they had optical stores, service station, car dealership, they had insurance, they had appliance stores, and my dad ran the business. That was ours. The building was, a drugstore was there. I'm glad my dad is not here to see this.
La revolución cubana sabe también pelear y ganar batallas en este campo.
That day, when Castro won the revolution, I think I became a man that day. I was no longer 15 years old. I didn't want to live in a country run by Fidel Castro. I saw 12 men get shot. They put them in the shooting wall and shot them. I think about that probably once a month. I think about those 12 people with their faces. Everyone were brave men. They faced the guys with the guns. Nobody put anything on. Boom, they shot him, killed him. That was it. Called the paredón, which means the shooting wall.
As Fidel Castro seized control of every aspect of Cuban life, counter-revolutionaries known as the Alzados started gathering in the Escambray Mountains. 15-year-old Felix Sabates was on his way to join them.
That was it. I was going to the mountain to fight. They put me in the back of the truck, and they gave me a machine gun. And I was told that if the truck stopped and the door opened, for me to start shooting. And the truck stopped, and when they opened the door, was my father and a priest. They opened the doors, and they got me out of the truck. He never said a word. He just went like that. All I know, the truck kept going. Nobody ever heard from any of them again. 6 months after that, my dad said, "You're going to America." And that was pretty much it. "Yes, sir. Whatever you say I'll do, I'll do." I had a feeling of emptiness and hopelessness because my English wasn't all that good. Dropped out of high school in the 8th grade. But after I'd been in this country 1 year, and I realized that I wasn't going back, I never thought about it again. I made a promise to my mother that as long as Fidel Castro was alive, I would not go to Cuba. He's alive. He died tomorrow, I might go to Cuba the following day. I'm going to live up to that promise.
For 54 years, the mind's eye never changed. The memories, the images, the hope, painted by the eyes of a 15-year-old.
I didn't expect to see so much structure. It's going to take a lot of money and a lot of years to rebuild this. I'm not so sure I'm going to live that long. You know, I'm not so sure that I can go back there. I don't know. After seeing this, I'm not so sure I want to. I had to look to what I could do myself going forward with my life, not what I left behind that I was never going to get back again. What are you going to go back to? So I don't look back.